This question is asking us to find the least positive angle that is coterminal to 18 pi over 5. Now, the problem with this angle is it's kind of big, right? So it has us wrapping around a little more than one, so wrapping around more than once. So it would be nice if we could take that angle 18 pi over 5 and find another angle that's not so big that still terminates in the same place. So what I'm going to do is just subtract full revolutions from this angle in radians until I get down to an angle that has that's still positive but less than one full revolution around. So 2 pi is 10 pi fifths, and 18 pi fifths minus 10 pi fifths would be 8 pi fifths. Okay, and a full revolution is 2 pi, that's 10 pi fifths, so this one's less than a full revolution. If I was to take another full revolution away from it, it wouldn't be positive anymore. So here's the least positive angle that's coterminal to 18 pi fifths. Let's see, where is that angle? 8 pi fifths. Let's see, so all the way around here, this would be 5 pi fifths, and then 10 pi fifths, so we're pi fifths short, so we're just back here a little bit. So 8 pi fifths is just to revolve around here like this, whereas 18 pi fifths would have been to go all the way around once and then go 8 pi fifths. Alright, find the least positive angle that's coterminal to minus pi halves. So it would be nice to have a positive angle instead of a negative angle. So I'll just rotate forward one full revolution so that I'll be terminating in the same place. So minus 2 pi is the same thing as 4 pi halves. So we have minus pi halves plus 4 pi halves is 3 pi halves. Again, that makes sense, right? Because this would be 1 pi half, 2 pi halves, 3 pi halves this way, which would be the same as rotating backwards pi halves. Different angles, right? Because you're going a different distance to get there in a different direction as well. But you end up terminating in the same place. And that's what matters as far as the horizontal and vertical piece is concerned. Okay, one more. 11.2. Now, we look at that and we go, is that a measurement in radians or degrees? A lot of times the pi tips us off that it's probably in radians. But the real thing you have to look for is there a symbol after the number? If there's not a symbol, like a degree symbol, then you know it must be in some other measurement. It must be in radians, right? Because radians, because their arc length divided by radius, that's a dimensionless quantity, and that's why there's no unit symbol after it. So now that I know this is in radians, if I want to find something that is coterminal to it, I have 11.2 radians, and I'm going to take away 2 pi radians. Now if you think about it, pi is a little more than 3, so it's 3.14. So 2 pi is a little more than 6. It's about 6.28. Okay, so if I have 11.2 and I take away 6, I'm going to be down to about 5. So 11.2 minus 2 pi, that would be the exact way to write an angle that's coterminal with that. If they ask us for a decimal approximation, we can just put it into our calculator or into Excel. So we'll just take our 11.2 and subtract 2 times pi, and that gives us 4.91 radians. Okay, so since we have 4.91 radians, that seems that we can tell that we can't go any lower than that, right? Because a full circle is a little more than 6.28. So we took 6.28, then we'd have a negative angle. So we're done.